Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Legends Arceus. In the last episode, we went to collect the remaining plates that we needed to gather for Kogeta. We also caught a couple legendary Pokemon like Shaman, Manaphy, and Fione. And in today's episode, we are going to continue the plate questline by going to visit Kogeta. So let's go ahead and head right over. Okay, so here we are at the Ancient Retreat. This is pretty much where Kogeta lives currently. And here she is, Miss Kogeta. Here you are again. Have you collected all the plates? Of course. Shadow is a famed member of the Survey Corps after all. Wait, where'd Volo come from? I didn't see him when I walked in. So what more can you tell us? We're so close now. You must know more about the plates. There's yet more you want to know. Kindly bring me the wood. 3 logs will do. We have to bring her wood? Wood? So you're saying wood is somehow tied to the plates? Well, I suppose that's what we get next to learn. Up to it, Shadow. While it shames me to admit, merchant that I am, I'm quite out of wood in my stores just now. That's inconvenient. So, I guess I have to bring her 3 pieces of wood? I wonder if I have any in my storage. So, I had to go gather the wood myself, but we do have the 3 wood now. If there's yet more you want to know, kindly bring me wood. 3 logs will do. Have you gathered the 3 logs I requested, Lost One? Here you go. She still calls us the Lost One. Aha, yes, certainly ought to do. Now the moment comes at last, the big reveal. What, pray tell, is the secret behind this wood? Volo's really excited about this. Secret? Your expectations need tempering, I fear. This wood is merely for fashioning myself a new cutting board. Okay, that took a bit of a twist I wasn't expecting. Cutting boards? You mean for cooking? The plates we're after aren't dinner plates, so this is hardly the time for cooking. How you complain for one shirking his own work this very moment. Poor Ginther of the Ginkgo Guild must have his hands full with you. But honest work earns honest pay. Here you are, Shadow, a reward for the wood you've brought me. I mean, I'm not complaining if it's being used for cooking, but I guess it is what it is. She gave us the pixie plates. Okay, I guess that was a fair trade-off. We give her cutting boards, and she gives us a plate, which is the fairy type plate. That's one of the plates we were looking for. He is very surprised. Ahem. Apologies. That's indeed one of the plates we've been searching for. But has she been using this for cooking? What do you mean, a plate? Let me see that again. This does rather look like one of those plates you've been tracking down. While the engravings upon it made it less than accommodating as a cutting board. Okay, this confirms it. She thought the pixie plate was a cutting board. Whatever ingredients crossed it certainly gained a more pleasant flavor Perhaps that was the board's power. The plate's power, rather. Well, no more need saying. What do you two intend to do now? It looks like Volo has a plan. Well, we've managed to collect quite a lot of plates by now, but I still don't know what we're to do with them exactly. It's just a hunch, but perhaps we should have a look around the Celestica ruins. Those ruins contain statues of both Dialga and Palkia. They might hold more secrets. I see, a fine pretext to continue shirking your mercilantile duties to crawl about in old ruins as you enjoy. On with you then. I don't need you to tell me, I'm going. The Celestica Ruin, Shadow, I'll see you there. Sounds like we have our next objective. Go on now, to the Celestica Ruins. I'm curious myself what you will find there. What can we who live now learn from the remains of our ancient myths and legends? I guess we'll go ahead and follow Volo to the Celestica Ruins. And here we are at the Celestica Ruins. I see an Alpha Voltorb there, but Volo's kinda just ignoring all the chaos. Have a look at this, Shadow. Oh, it's a ruined statue. It looks like a bunch of feet. This statue has been kept here, far from the statues of Dialga and Palkia. Broken and shattered, and yet it remains. Do you know what it is? I think I know what it is, based on the feet. As weird as that sounds. Of course you would. You're the greatest wielder of Pokemon this land knows. The one who could bring low even Dialga and Palkia. This crumbling statue once was a figure of a Pokemon, one that was equal to both Dialga and Palkia, yet banished from our world. The great Pokemon Giratina. Yeah, I kind of assumed it was Giratina based on the look of it. It was banished for its violence, left to dwell in a world on the reverse side of our own. It is a being that has lain in wait for the chance to bare its fangs in defiance and tear down Arceus itself. Now tell me, if this Giratina desires more than anything else to challenge almighty Arceus, where do you think it might appear? I have no idea. It looks like Mount Coronet and the Temple of Sin are our only options here, which kind of makes sense because we found both Palkia and Dialga there. So I'll say the Temple of Sinnoh. Exactly. Where one is closer to the heavens than any other place in Hisui, and where the space-time rift first opened. Huh? Ha 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 ha. I can feel it. We are getting closer to uncovering the secrets of this world. I dare say the excitement is loosening my lips more than it should. But you see, ever since I was young, whenever I met with something painful or heartbreaking, I couldn't help but to wonder why life was so unfair. Why I was cursed to live through such things. Of course, I imagine we all go through something like that. Eventually, I chose to direct all my energy into my own natural curiosity and ambition. And what tickled my curiosity more strongly than anything were the mysteries to be found in legends, in history, in ruins. You see, I fancied that by unraveling these mysteries, I could find out how the world itself came to be, and with that knowledge, maybe even forge a new, better world. Now, if we can find the realm that exists on the reverse side of our world, and meet the Creator's unwanted child banished therein, perhaps then we'll be able to understand the nature of Almighty Sinnoh itself. Don't you want to see it with your own eyes? We must make for the Temple of Sinnoh at Mount Cornet's peak. Dialga and Palkia both appeared from within the rift that once gaped open there, didn't they? If these plates can call anything at all, it seems likely that is where it would appear. I mean, that makes sense. Though, Volo was kind of acting weird there. He seemed very happy about all of these myths, legends, and just us having all of the plates in general. And then he mentioned about creating a new world. I have no idea what that could be about, but I guess we're gonna go to the top of Mount Cornet to see what happens. Here we are. It was just a short trip up here, thanks to Wielder. But we're at the Temple of Sinnoh, and everything is still as destroyed as we left it. And there's Volo waiting for us. The music's kinda scary though. Hey, Volo. The temple lies in ruins now, columns cracked and broken, like pillars now turned into spears, stabbing into the heavens. Well, I detect a distinct lack of Giratina. Is something bothering you? Just a little bit. Volo seems very off right now. I do beg your pardon. I suppose I must seem to be behaving strangely. Yes, you are. I dare say you deserve to know what I'm really after by now. Ever since I became convinced that Arceus really does exist, there has been one question that consumed my thoughts. How can I meet such a being myself? It was an attempt to answer this question that I originally sought out Giratina and had it tear open that rift in space and time. Wait, Volo's the one who opened the space-time rift? With Giratina? How? After all, Giratina wished to stand against Arceus, but that didn't do the trick. So then I had you gather the fragments of all-encompassing deity, just as the murals of the ruins directed. 18 plates said to be fragments of the all-encompassing deity. You hold in your hands 17 of them. So you must be wondering, where is the last one? Why, it's right here. Wait, Volo had a plate? When did he get that? Why the change of clothes? Now hand over the plates you've gathered. I will be the one to bring them all together. My desire to meet Arceus cannot be contained any longer. I need to know what it is. I must know what it is. Volo, you've gone mad. If I can meet Arceus myself, then I may also be able to subjugate its power, and using that, I will attempt to create a new, better world. Volo, you've gone insane. Of course, if I create a brand new world, then this Hisui region that we currently exist in will be undone and returned to nothing. You, everyone you know, and all the Pokemon living here will vanish in an instant, as if you'd never been. If you want to keep this world from disappearing, then face me in battle. Not that you have a choice. Even if you don't wish to battle me, I am not above using force to take those plates from you. Volo, why? Is this really worth it for the new world? Oh no, even his music. He's really determined to defeat us here. It looks like we have no choice. I'm sorry, Volo, but it looks like the only way to get you to stop is to defeat you. There goes his Spiritomb. I do say his music sounds a little bit like Cynthia's, but I like it. So his Lucario's doing quite a bit to us. But we've got Earth Power. One more good hit and we'll be able to take him down. Let's go ahead and strong style this. Come on, Volo. You know how this battle's gonna end. Oh no, that close combat. That hurt quite a bit. So I need a fast Pokemon. And I think my fastest is either Garchomp or my own Lucario. I think I'll throw Garchomp in there. So let's see how we can handle this. Let's use Earth Power again. It's not too late to turn back, Volo. You are actually my favorite character here. He was so helpful to us. But now he's here trying to fight us for these plates. Let's see here. I'm going to strong style Aerial Ace. I think Togekiss is a flying type, I think. But I do need to heal up some of my Pokemon. I might lose Garchomp in the process. And I don't have any revives. I was not prepared for this encounter. So if I don't act smart, he will win. So let's see, I guess we can try and Speed Blitz him? Or maybe we can just strong style Double Edge. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. We're gonna lose Garchomp here, but I don't want to risk losing a different Pokemon by switching. Now let me see. I think Typhlosion might be a good use here, but I'll send Gardevoir instead. And we'll hit him with an Ice Punch. Thankfully that did enough to take Togekiss down. He still has 3 more Pokemon though. And Roserade, that's not good. Volo's actually doing very well against us. If I came a little bit more prepared, I think we could have turned the tables. But let's go ahead and Flamethrower. And he still has his remaining 2. If only we could instead join Volo in meeting Arceus. That would be a cool alternate ending. Oh no, Arcanine's faster. We are really neck and neck here. Looks like I'm gonna have to leave it up to Lucaria and Crobat. And I'm just gonna have to hope for the best here. Because we really can't afford to lose if he's going to take all the plates away. Oh no, he has a Garchomp. And it's faster. This is not good. I think if we do this right, we should be able to pull it off. But it is going to be very difficult. So let's see what we can do here. We are faster than him, so we might be able to survive this. And one more Leech Life. And there goes his Garchomp. Did we win? Why? Why you? Why do you have to be the blessing? Why do you have the blessing of Arceus? I don't know, but we barely scraped through that. Why? How? I devoted myself to Arceus beyond any other. I worshipped it as the creator of our entire world. I bend all my passion and interest to its study. All the time I spend poring over the legends, everything that I've done. You, outsider, it's almost as if you were spat out of the space-time rift just to get in my way. No, this isn't finished yet. Can't you feel it, the chilling creep through your veins, the eldritch presence icing your heart? No. Please don't. Oh no, it can't be. Oh no, it is him. It's Giratina. Giratina, strike him down. I don't like this. Wait, but I just lost all my Pokemon. Oh no, all I have is Crobat. What am I supposed to do here? Oh no, this is not good at all. Please tell me I have something effective. I don't. I am in major panic right now. What do I do here? I have no choice, I have to air slash him. I forgot to bring revives to this. What happens if I lose here? Is he really gonna take all the plates? I'm just gonna have to hope for the best. But so far, it is not looking good at all. I think I might have to throw in the towel on this, because I don't think I can beat Giratina at my current point. I don't have enough Pokemon. Okay. Yeah, I really don't think there's anything I can do here. So, unless I'm extremely lucky, I don't see myself exactly winning here. Crobat is doing really good though, to hold his own against Giratina. So let me try to Air Slash him again. It seems like he has a little bit of a pattern. Never mind, he actually switched things up there. You were defeated in battle. Try again with a stronger team of Pokemon. Yikes. I mean, I agree with my character. What a chilling battle. I'm gonna go get some max revives. I will be right back for you, Volo. Volo, I've returned with max revives. Now hand over the plates you gathered. I will be the one to bring them all together. Okay, so he just repeats his dialogue about wanting to meet Arceus. So we can pretty much skip through all that. And let's get this battle started. I'm kinda sad that we have to fight him. I really wish I could join him instead, because we both have the goal of meeting Arceus, just for two different reasons. He wants to meet Arceus to create a new world. I want to meet Arceus to catch him. There's a big difference between what we both want. But at least we know what his team is now, so we should be able to deal with them quite well now. But that poison jab hurts every time. Poor Gardevoir. She did her best though. Let's get Typhlosion in there. I do say this is a very difficult opponent to fight. So if I'm not smart, then we could lose our whole team, but we are very much prepared for that Giratina. Okay, so Typhlosion avoided that rock slide, thankfully. Let's see, Arcanine's a fire type. So I think maybe, just maybe, if I throw in Garchomp, things will be a little bit better here. Assuming that he uses Rock Slide. And we'll go ahead and Earth Power. It's kind of funny how Garchomp just looks down on Arcanine. It is an alpha though, so he would be looking down on a lot. Now then, his Togekiss. I don't remember which Pokemon I used to take him out. Let me think here. I don't think it was Typhlosion, nor Dialga. So let me... You know what, let me throw Crobat in here. I feel like Crobat can do something with this. We do have a better understanding of his team, so we can plan accordingly based on the Pokemon we have. Oh wow, I'm sorry, Crobat. he is really tough. So for this Pokemon, we'll throw in Lucario now. So in hopes that he will throw his Lucario out, which would make an interesting fight. But I say we're doing quite well so far, and he actually did throw Lucario out. Let's not give him any type of advantage. So we'll Agile Style this to try to hit him twice. I guess that's all we needed. So all he has left is the Garchomp and the other Pokemon I can't seem to remember right now. Ouch, sorry Lucario. But we do have our own Gardevoir, or Garchomp I mean, which we will be throwing out now. So that way he can Outrage. And he avoided it. That's not good news. We were supposed to be the ones doing damage to him. His Garchomp is still avoiding our moves. I think it's time for Dialga to come out. Let's see what he can do here. I think Roar of Time would be good to use here. Thankfully this does hit, and takes him out in one hit. And now his last Pokemon. Why do you have the blessing of Arceus? It's because we were born to be a Pokemon master. And now it is time for the scary part, which I'm not quite prepared for, honestly. But we're going to have to face him regardless. Can't you feel it, the creeping through your veins, the eldritch presence icing your heart? Ah man, this does give me chills. Giratina is actually my favorite of the trio with Dialga and Palkia, but it is also scary compared to the other two, which is probably why I like them. But here we are, facing Giratina once again. I don't know how these two managed to work out their contract, but they did. And now we're gonna have to fight them. So we got Typhlosion and Dialga still. The only thing I can think of doing right now, if he doesn't go first, is to use a Max Revive. Oh no, he went first. Sorry, Typhlosion. So go, Dialga. I want to attack, but I know it's a very bad idea. Where's my Max Revives? I need to start bringing Pokemon back. Otherwise, this is gonna be a long battle. Who would be useful here? I don't think I should bring Lucario back just yet, because fighting types won't work on Giratina. So we'll bring Garchomp back. Let's see if Dialga can handle Giratina's power. That's quite scary. You did good, Dialga. But now, I'm going to bring Gardevoir in hopes that I can get a good hit on him with Moonblast. I'll even strong style this, just to get a lot of damage in. Oh no, that only took half his health. Please survive this. You answered my calls. For that, I thank you, Gardevoir. You were truly a worthy Pokemon to be by my side. But I'm gonna have to bring Dialga back. Man, Giratina's playing no games here. If we can just take out the rest of his HP, we will be fine. But it's going to be quite the challenge, because I'm going to bring Gardevoir back. I hate doing this to her, but I kinda have to. Hopefully Garchomp can withstand whatever Giratina has. So far, so good. So now I'm at a very puzzled state because I could either bring back a Pokemon and let Garchomp go down or just attack him. And unfortunately, I'm just gonna straight up attack. Just so it helps the other two Pokemon out. Okay, so that actually did just enough damage, and what's going on? Why isn't he going down? Oh no! It unleashed its true strength. Don't do that! No, Giratina, you're supposed to go down. No, this isn't how it's supposed to go. Gardevoir, I need backup. Please. I need you to hit him super hard with this Moonblast. I wasn't expecting a second phase to this fight. Please, Gardevoir, take him down. No, she went down. I'm sorry, Gardevoir. You're the true MVP of this team. Even though you've been here for a short time. I don't know if I should just hit him hard right now, or if I should agile style this. It is kind of funny though that Dialga is going to get the last hit on him, if this takes him down. Because, you know, Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina trio. But let's strong style Roar of Time in hopes that it'll finish him. Woo! That actually took him down. I was so worried. You finally beat Giratina. This team did one good job here. If I had max revives the first time I fought him, then I would have been fine. But we beat him. Turning tail and running from this puny human, pathetic. I was the one to free you, the power you needed so that you could take on Arceus. I was the one who gave you the chance to claw open that space-time rift, driving the deity of space and the deity of time mad, so that you could drag out the creator from hiding. How? How could this happen? Almighty Arceus, if you have any heart within you, then tell me. The blood of the ancient Sinnoh people flows through my veins, does it not? What is it, then, that you find so lacking in me? Do you mean to tell me that this world doesn't need to be remade? I can't live with such questions. I can't bear not satisfying this ache to know. Answer me then, Shadow. do you have some dream that propels you as I've had? I do. To catch them all and be the very best. So you do. Doubtless that your dream would have never left the room for the dreams of one like me. I am the great wielder of Pokemon, and you battled alongside your Pokemon. In the end, I was alone, but not you. Volo, I know you tried to beat me up and take these plates, but I'll be your friend and ally in this still. You will fight together with your Pokemon to seize whatever dreams you have. Here, take it. Take the plate that started me on this path, the plate I once received from Giratina. My journey is over. My story ended when I lost to you. So he gave us the spooky plate? Which he got from Giratina. What's gonna happen now? I suppose now you've gathered all the plates said to exist in this land of Hisui. What's this? The Celestica flute transformed into the Azure flute. Oh wait, I know what that does. So that's it. The Azure flute. It comes to you. So Arceus wishes to meet you. Of all people, you had to be the one. Is that why you were brought to this world? Gah, I have no desire to watch from the sidelines as Arceus comes to you. And I absolutely cannot accept a world in which you would ever manage to defeat Arceus. Someday I'll solve every riddle in the legends of Hisui's Pokemon. And on that day, I'll stand before Arceus at last. No, I will conquer it. No matter how many years, how many decades, how many centuries it takes me. It looks like he's still gonna chase that dream. But we have the flute that can summon Arceus, it seems. Seek out all the Pokemon there are to meet, then play your flute upon the dais in the Temple of Sinnoh. Well, it looks like we have to catch the remaining Pokemon, which there are still quite a few that I don't have. There's about 6 or 7 legendaries and a few rare Pokemon I haven't caught. But we are going to go seek out Giratina right now, because I know exactly where he is. So let's go ahead and get Giratina and add him to our team. So now we're back in the village and Reese is calling to us. Shadow, hey Shadow! What is it? Have you heard? There have been reports that a huge shadow appeared in the Cobalt Coastlands, and then just vanished without a trace. Shadow, my boy, you must tell me. You went to this Temple of Sinnoh with Volo, correct? What exactly happened? I don't want to tell him. It looks like the news upset him. I see. In that case, the shadow in the Cobalt Coastlands may be none other than Giratina, the Pokemon said to have once been banished to the reverse side of our world. I do believe this calls for a survey. The Cobalt Coastlands are pretty vast. I hope you have some idea where to look. I actually do know where Giratina is. because I've already accidentally found his hideout. Let's go to it. Okay, so we are in the Cobalt Coastlands because there is this section called the Spring Path, and that is where I believe Giratina is. So let's go ahead and hop down so we can save our game and enter. Now that we have that taken care of, let's go ahead and enter. I had to make sure I save my game just in case the Pokemon faints. So I could just restart the battle. But there's Giratina. And it looks like he's ready to fight. And I'm ready to catch him. Oh, great Giratina, please be my companion. Together we shall find Arceus. What do you say? Oh wow, that was actually perfect timing. But it looks like we're gonna have to fight him first, of course. And we're leading off with Crobat. So let's Air Slash. Hopefully we're faster than him. That's gonna hurt. Sorry, Crobat. But let's go ahead and Strong Style and Air Slash now. That did quite a bit of damage. But we're about to lose Crobat now. And from here, I'm going to switch into Dialga. Just so I don't accidentally faint Giratina. And I think Flash Cannon would be a good move. Oh, he actually obscured it. Let's try again. Unfortunately, he's being quite difficult to hit. Maybe one more Flash Cannon. Okay, I don't think I want to use Flash Cannon anymore. Sorry, Dialga. You lost to Giratina, but that's only because Flash Cannon wasn't working. So let's bring Lucario out. He didn't get to fight Giratina last time. So let's do an Agile style Dragon Pulse. And hope it does as little damage as possible. There we go. Now we should attempt to catch him. I don't know if an Ultra Ball will work as well, but I hope it does. Looks like we have to keep fighting. Unfortunately, Earth Power will hurt. So, more Ultra Balls. Please join us, Giratina. We need you for the Pokédex. Nope, he's being very rebellious. So next Pokemon. I think I'll throw Garchomp in there. Because he has resistance to Dragon and Ground type moves. Oh wow. Alpha Garchomp is the same height as Giratina, it looks like. Another Ultra Ball. Third time's a charm, I'm calling it. Oh, there we go. We actually did catch him on the third try. But Giratina is now my ally. You found something shiny where Giratina was. The Gracious Core. That is what changes his form from Origin form to regular. But let's go back to Professor Lavington now. Professor, I have caught the Giratina. What do you say? Volo eventually returned and told me more about what happened at the Temple of Sinnoh. He said that Giratina that it chose to protect the land of Hisui after discovering it was no match for you. He said that we should study it and add it to the Pokedex. He wandered off after saying that, saying this was probably the last time we would meet. But I can't help but feel he's far more invested in our completion of the Pokedex than he would have us know. Yes, I agree. It's a bit unfortunate that he left us, though. But with that shocking twist of events, I think that'll be all for this episode. We basically met up with Kogeta. We got the final plates, had to fight Volo sadly, and now he's gone. I'll miss him, he was a really good character. But our next objective is to catch them all, which we will be starting with the legendaries in the next episode. So if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like and subscribe for more content like this, and I will catch you all in the next episode. Bye!